Hiya, hiya. Isema oye, isema oye, talela oye, talela mot, asinda oye, asinda mot, akana oye, isema oye, talela oye, talela mot, asinda oye, asinda mot, akana oye, akana mot, ganyi oye, akana mot, ganyi oye, aganyi mot, minister oye, aganyi mot, minister oye, minister mot. Asinda moto, asinda woya, asinda moto, asinda woya, asinda moto. Ganyi masa. Bigula, 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 bigula. Bigula bakana, bigula basinde. Bigula bakana, bigula basinde. Bigula bakana. Bamasaba mulio. Kagalagala kaliye na keba masaba. Pia. Mwanzo mpama wakasi.
Yonga Primary School, are you ready with your poem?
Let's raise awareness and take action today for a better tomorrow. In a world that's okay, we can make a difference with every single day. Let's fight climate change with speed.
Thank you, Mbale Police, Wanyara Primary School. A round of applause to Mbale Police, Wanyara Primary School.
Joy. Today we stand where dreams take flight. Set light in Mbale blooms in light. A jewel born of vision, clear with hearts and hands we gathered here. To Uganda's government, we give praise for guiding us through hopeful days. The Ministry of Tourism, keen embrace, crafted plans with wisdom and grace. The Ministry of Wildlife, strong and wise, prose and care beneath these skies. Uwec, Mbale, send your plea, preserve with care what's worth for every. From this stand you.
School, if you
From this stand you.
School, if you are to mention wildlife clubs anywhere in Uganda, and we would like to. This area is known for very rich culture. Know that language is key. My brother Masaba, I'm not going to call you Paulo.
Yes.
Because that doesn't.
Convenience.
Plaza of convenience.
Mbuzi
Yeah.
ziriwa.
I don't know how you
Aye
call them in
mukoba mutya
Lumasa.
mulusoga.
They will be.
We huwolela.
They, hey, I will share with you in Lusogadon. Yes, there's a
And
green, beautiful roof.
Fine.
Hey, I will share with you in Lusogadon. Yes, there's a
And
green, beautiful roof
Okay.
around there.
Then another place.
Also on the left, but they must not find it.
Okay.
When you are looking for network, naturally you find it.
Okay. Bebulebe ng'owulira unatya router ng'otyayo ubirirawo. Abatawulira oba abatategeera olulimi luli bagamba batya
Okwetereza.
nga we kumpi oyitaawo mpola ne mutwe.
Yes, but in the meantime, I want to, in a very very special way, acknowledge the presence of the Board of Trustees, Uganda Wildlife Authority team.
Yes, tell us.
And that will be unpacked at the right time.
Okay.
But we will warmly welcome you, sir, and the entire team.
And in the same vein, Philip,
Yes.
also allow me to recognize in our midst people from the bank I bank with, Housing Finance Bank. I see, where is Stephen Okware and Rita Magide? We thank you for coming. Where are you seated? The branch manager? Yeah, we thank you. Rita, wanyala kwezi? Philip, you know Housing Finance naye ina abagisu, tuinayo Rita oyo, then tuinayo no Muteso Okware Stephen. Thank you for coming, Center. It's an event to network as well. Let's get to know each other. Let's get to know what we do. Babase abamira ibukisino. Kumukolonga kuno. Uirenga biyi. Rambawa. Kumanyane. Mwanya lohuita hahobakewo. As we wait for more dignitaries, no dancers. Get ready. We need more entertainment from you. But for the meantime, DJ. Kaliya kayimba ke wakubye kacyatusanyusa waliwo akansabye. Aka Mayday. Kukaddemu tulabe ekiddako.
This is like that, you know. Please, setting tasks for them, they are conservation related. We conduct conservation using different fora. This is one of them. We visit schools, Uganda, then they deliver, as you're going to see. Masaba? Paulo? Masaba? Masaba? Masaba?
Today is that we are rejoicing today from our heart. around. Bring your children. Bring your children. Mr. John, you're our director. I just love. We love you. We love you.
To the young performers here, yes, a louder one, especially from the schoolmates at the back. Yeah, thank you very much. I will continue to recognize the presence of Honorable George Wopua. We, I'm sure, have the Deputy RCC as well. Yun Region is here with us. Not sure where he's here. Pleased to have you, sir. By one as they wave at you if he's here. The cow. She's here. As well as the district Kadi. Mbale is here, and that means we are really getting so blessed. Very much so. Paulo, I was looking for you. I'm here, sir. My brother Masala. Yes, sir. Here where, so I should say Mbale. Yes. Wildlife Conservation Education Center. Absolutely. When you were coming in, you might have seen a different name. Don't worry about that. Yes. But allow me also to recognize one or two friends of mine that I've seen here. Okay. Allow me. I did. You know, we go to the same church. Every Friday, we pray together. The way people want to feel big. In Avenue Church somewhere. Yes. Then I also saw former Commissioner, Minister of Education. Yes. I think Mr. Kulova. Retired. Retired. Yes. The retired generals are normally very resourceful. Yes. And I'm told he's into the hospitality industry now. He has one or two guest houses. He has caught the tourism and hospitality virus. Exactly. Yes. Then I saw Mbale Juliano. Thinking, and we want to connect them positively with conservation of wildlife and nature in general. They're also asking, yes, what else behind that? So many questions, they are being asked so many questions that I couldn't even answer. Yes, so beautiful. You know, visit free of charge. Today, I don't have that pronouncement made. Some things are left for the topmost. At some point, the ED will tell us. But today is a special day because the key issue and problem today is to officially to take. Sometimes the beliefs come in different packages from different parts of the world. Wait a minute. Balebe itoto simuluchi sibachiranga barishina. Itotos mwachimanya. Itoto simuluchi sibarishina. Wanji? Balebe shitufu. You can even double it. All right. Because you want to provide opportunity, sometimes a second life to injured is to educate the public on positive. Philip ali hulo mari barere izu ine Mbale
mainly husomesa babandu ingeri ehulabirira oba nehulinda binanu bisolo. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our friends, or my friend, has lost a phone. Kindly, if you have a phone that doesn't belong to you, kindly pass it on. I'll reward you handsomely. Banange mukwando gwange abuziza essimu ye ate kyaliko evuga. Bw'oba olina essimu nga siiyo kariya kirere kukikobosere omwene wayo. Philip, are you ready?
Yes, I was assured that we have performers from the area here as well.
Okay.
So they continue to recognize the day and Inspector Jill. One of them should be here. I think we should.
Idi Masaba is a veteran musician. In Mbale, it is a household name.
We'll bring him later. When you see somebody catwalking, you know it's things.
She's very smart. Friday. I don't know if she's a retired afande.
Ndikuza kubasangaza moni Kenya kelu bisu bati mwana niyoju. Mwana niyoyu. Lebo mwana niyoyu. Mwana niyoyu. Hona lebo mazima niyoyo. Kubembaga nyani teba ibuyo mwana. Chemical official on this one.
And so now it's a big opportunity for the people in the eastern region, at least the services that we brought closer to them. Conservation is key for this ministry and for the government because this sector plays a vital role when it comes to GDP growth for this country. So I want to thank government for availing resources to materialize this. This has been long overdue and it's going to help us to promote and boost tourism in this eastern region. We are also looking at domestic tourism. So now I'm sure all the wildlife conservation has easy access when it comes to their research. So and the community as well. I thank the schools. Actually, it's very informative. Not only to the parents or to us as a ministry, but even it's an opportunity for them to learn as well. And I would like to encourage schools because many schools send the students to Kenya for tourism to go and visit Nairobi National Park. So we are going to have it right here. So I encourage all schools, bring your children to learn about wildlife conservation. We are raising the next generation of Ugandan leaders, and this is a very good start. So let's keep up, let's keep opening up, let's keep bringing services closer to the people.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You have heard from the minister,
Imeke,
and we are still with the ministers inside you on this facility. And just this facility in line with the conservation and tourism for Uganda.
I'm Lydia Wanyoto Mutende, woman of Parliament for Mbale City, where the Mbale Wildlife Conservation Education Center is located.
Here today, and
today we are honored to have it officially launched. This is a very important facility for the community, but also important for our children so that they can grow up appreciating environment, nature, but also the beauty of the tourism that goes with the wildlife. So I'm happy to see children and schools here. I'm also happy to see leaders here. So this is supposed to be a campaign, but also a mindset change to appreciate nature. But along the way, we are going. It's not only going to manage the nature and the environment, which is Mbale, Abugisu is a very big victim of climate change. So if we can conserve the nature and the environment in a more organized way, at the end of the day, tourism is a cash cow. So be able to use this and others to get revenue, because people will have to pay to learn, but also to appreciate the environment. Then we can expand. So for us, it has many fronts: education, conservation of our nature, and also revenue. And it's going to be a tourist attraction. So we can, apart from this, we can also add our other beautiful sites like the mountains. You can come and see the conservation of the mountain, but also our culture, Kadodi, just the neighboring headquarters of our cultural sites. It's just here. So the whole of this can connect our cultural center, the education center, but also have the mountain and the rivers, but also to ensure that we mitigate deforestation, which has caused of landslides. So the beginning of learning is here, and we want to thank government, but also the Ministry of Tourism for going beyond the Entebbe Conservation Center that we knew. Now we are in Mbale. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, dear viewers. We are still live on UA TV. We are bringing you everything that is happening close, right to your phone, to your center. We are anytime from now, we shall be receiving our guest of honor, and that is Right Honorable Vice President, who is going to be ushered in any time from now. We have heard from the ministers. This is not only a learning center. It is not just a conservation center. It is tourism center. Many hopes of bringing money into the Mbale city is happening right here. So it is not only a center for children, it is a center for adults to learn. It is just close, like we've heard from the minister, it is just close to the cultural center where the Kadodi streams from. So a combination of culture and conservation is what's going to happen at this center. We are going to keep you live. Until the end of the event. Please stay with us as we continue ushering in more of our visitors. Thank you.
It's your TV broadcast on the Ugandan airwaves.
We are still.
Uliwo yezo kweko mwenya mudwera gonyene in 2 minutes or 3.
Nasimire baba MC esi bakulembeze mwesizana bana adini bale mwesizana bakuleza nabo abachesero keti mwenayo mwanyala kweza sima baba omuguga kubanga olwo baba olumusala osemabi oba omusala oguga ose mu givogo osala wedeyira so sima yaya Paulo wanyala mabi niyo nomere era andetana se nimbire myaka migari myenya jeva amasaba balombatyo yo kanyala kwimba Luganda kanyala kwimba Luzungu n'amaseti se nimba lunano Roma saba era mukande kizaga ngalo kitu kyeva amasaba da umusigo yaya ose Minister Lydia Onyoti wanyala mabikweza mugogo wange wera kweza wanyala ko vitamu my mayor Joyce wanyala na mabasalugodo nabone barotandikire kumbe kuli bubi utyo nikivuga kwaguliwa balebe kulukuza kuchina rumba savedi kegala ko bitu bye kwikarase ta bubona ko ngeri kuchina na nyamwachini aya teka yo ruimba muganda wange Yorunyenero Suda
Omusuguri nyukireni kamani ndagana kuyira bewe Omusuguri nyukireni kamani ndagana kuyira bewe Newe mulokolo we wakunya cyane woli kuki Babana bagira mai ni baba basali bagira baba Omusiku aleta kuri bana kuyisa bado narundi aleta disamba kuri wele ngese ewe kuri mai we baba na kulombe nioli Yesu ewe mulokole yinu kulombe nioli Yesu o mayoti musoro kamwe jamani Yesu ndio ndo komanda wewe
basebo ne banyabo musalo baba ayimba bamuletera ko kusente mukikala busa fwana ngofisi rero evale ngala ruda kuyongera aweneo iyongera Ojo Baborio Baba nesi Baba mukukala yase Baba nasi mire kuka wote Ulira baba namia Tingala hena Atenda lundi Yesu Wanyala museyi Wanyala kuka na musala Wanyala Baba wanyala Ulira Mai meia nezele mukongobona Iyaya oselidia Iyaya alikongo Uli Thank you, my brother. Balaka na fuko. Yes,
Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. Asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are about to witness the arrival of the chief guest, and this is going to be none other than the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. And upon arrival, I'll request the following to receive her. We have the two ministers, the Minister of State, Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, and also we have a Minister of State, Public Service. The two will be joined by the Chairman, Board of Trustees, Uganda Wildlife Authority, the Division Commander, and the Executive Director, Uganda Wildlife Authority. Kindly, I request that we cooperate to ensure that our chief guest is received by only those people that I have mentioned. Shortly, we will be witnessing her arrival. Otherwise, you are welcome, and we are pleased to have you with us today. So those are the people who will receive our chief guest this morning.
We are still live on Uwec, and here we are with the Commissioner Field Operations. He's going to tell us what this facility means to Uwec, and especially under the Field Operations Division Commission.
Thank you, Diana. My name is Charles Tumwesje, Commissioner of Operations. We are here in Mbale to open a new wildlife education center, which also serves as a facility for ex situ wildlife services. We know that we have wildlife in national parks and game reserves, but we also have wildlife that we look after for conservation education, the wildlife that we rescue, and for a long time we have only operated such a facility in Kampala, so it is the first time that we are opening a new facility up country. From the field operations point of view, I think I can say that we are ready to provide security to the animals, security to the people that will be coming here to learn about wildlife, because we believe that people need to learn about wildlife so that they can protect it, they can conserve it. So I can assure you that there will be enough security for both animals and for wildlife. People should come and enjoy nature in an enclosure.
All right. You've heard it from the Commissioner. Security is really, really, really tight for this place. So people come, learn, tour. We are still in this tent with our invited guests, dignitaries, and on my right is one of the board members. Board member, you're welcome to this event.
Thank you.
You're live on Uwec TV, and we thank the board for this effort. So you can, dear viewers, what are you telling them as board in line with this facility?
We would equally also want to thank management for the effort put in this idea, this execution. As you are aware, the board gives policy directions, but it is management that executes those decisions. So we are grateful to management for this achievement, and I'm sure it's going
Vanis Mirembe. Are you here? Stand for recognition. Yes. That is Vanis Mirembe Kantankalas. Yes. She likes the title of honorable, so maybe someday she will become one. Yes. So I was saying that it is very important that tomorrow you come.
Your Excellency, we have been ranked as the best zoo in the East, Central, and West Africa.
The best what?
The best facility of this kind in East Central Africa. We are about to become #1 because we are beating almost Johannesburg Zoo, Pretoria Zoo. They are doing badly, and we are sit on the committee of zoos in Africa. So we are watching, and we are working hard. So we told them that we assess as the standard in the zoo. So when we assess, we are moving very well. Yes, we are doing well, Your Excellency. Now, zoos like Johannesburg Zoo, they had issues. A lion came out and killed somebody. Ethiopia, the same. For us, we are very, very cognizant of that. We cannot make that mistake. Yes. Johannesburg Zoo was closed for that. Sometimes. Thank you.
So, Your Excellency, because of our presence, the lions are still where I see the cameras. So I request we proceed. We also have some other animals the other side.
So they are fearing come out.
Because of the
because of very many people has fallen down.
So we move behind a bit.
Oh, we can even go behind.
Yes.
Can't go there. We can just move behind a bit.
Okay.
And also we keep quiet. The silence also.
So I request as we move, we first go and see others, the other side.
It is timid a bit because we just brought them.
How many are there?
We started with two male ones, but we have a very comprehensive collection plan. We are going to get others, even diversified species. We are next week shall be having other herbivores.
So they also fear. I've seen them flying back. Just in the water.
Super proud because of this achievement. For whoever is here, we are going to have lunch. So when you see those service centers, don't think they are only for the big people, because everyone here is big. And because big is big, so we are all going to partake of the lunch. Yes. Now, as we talk about Mbale National Park, we have Lake Mburo National Park, we have Resol Mountains National Park, we have nature, you can go for a nature walk. You may want to do a boat cruise in parks. All these parks have different attractions. So if you go to Mburo, don't think you've to always spare time, visit these parks, enjoy your country. Yes, enjoy your country. It's also here. So we have this addition. We invite you to come visit us, feel the uniqueness of the attractions that we offer, but also the uniqueness of Uganda. Explore Uganda, visit your country. It is not for only people from outside to come and tell us about our country. I've seen many foreigners, they come, they write about these parks. I want to see Ugandans writing. Yes. The other day I was talking to a colleague and I said, when we were planning to come, and I said, you know, the time I was at IU, I used to enjoy Malewa, but I've taken long.
Yes, so we also have the parrot, that is African parrot, very I think this opportunity also to inform you that we have another release in Finance Victoria, which collaboration with JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency, and we see them in the real time monitoring them where they are moving. So we yes, another thing that we have, as you see, how we are eating, I told you about the welfare of the animal, is something that we forefront, and that's one of the things that has made us to be the best conservation facility in East Africa, Central Africa, and as Michael said, soon we are going to Africa.
So now when they want to lay eggs, what happens?
When they want to lay eggs, we are going to put then you put tree stumps, you put but even the other side we have the ostriches and zebras. We've had success of them breeding. In a table already we have some hatchlings of the grain. Even the shoebill, one of the most critically endangered birds. We have less than 1,000 in Uganda. We've been very successful at breeding them. Yes, thank you very much. So thank you.
And I told them, this
Yes. So that is non-negotiable. But also want to pay tribute to our colleagues, the National Forestry Authority and team. I don't know if they are here. Of course, yes. And then the entire Ministry of Water and Environment. Ladies and gentlemen, had it not been for the kind consideration of our colleagues, probably wouldn't be here because they are the ones who gave us this space. And let's give them a round of applause. Yes, thank you very much. Asanteni sana. Yes, we appreciate you. We know you are now under the ministry, but still you are serving, and we are really, really happy. So we also have the chairperson of the Honorary Wildlife Officers, Captain Mbale Otekat. I don't know whether he's here. Captain Otekat, I'm not sure whether he's here, but also we have one of the Honorary Wildlife Officers, Mr. Kato Hussein Matanda, who is the chairman, Mount Elgon Conservation Forum, and former RDC. I don't know whether he's here. Please stand for recognition. Yes, yes, yes. Former RDC, always RDC, because it doesn't. These titles don't go away. Okay, these titles don't go away. Yes, and we have SP Joseph Ochom, the DPC prisons. I don't know whether he's here. Yes, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as UW work very closely with the other forces because they backstop what we do. We have Deputy RDC Kashaba Sam, the Deputy RDC Mbale. Is he here? Please, if you are here, stand for recognition so that people can recognize you, we can see you. And also, we have a number of heads of institutions who are here with us. And we recognize your presence and thank you for coming. The dignitaries are too many, but I want to let you know that we recognize your presence. We thank you for honoring our invitation and coming. I'm sure the drums are sounding something to our ears. And yes, so we should now be ready to receive our chief guest today. And then officially get started with the program.
One stanza. One. Then as immediate as
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get upstanding. Anthems, we are going to do one stanza. Yes. We'll do one stanza. And again now, we welcome our chief guest, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Madam Jessica Alupo. You are welcome. And quickly, we get set for the anthems. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep up standing for the anthems. Over to the brass band. Thank you very much. Let's have a word of prayer. The district card, please.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Oh Allah, we are grateful for life and health. We are grateful for all attractive animals and for taming them for our benefits. Help us not to mistreat them, protect us from their harm. Forgive us from whatever we do unknowingly. We thank the government for bringing services of wildlife near to us, which will boost business in our area and help our learners in their education career. Oh Allah, bless our endeavors, save us from all kinds of epidemics, make our country a place of peace and security, forgive us and have mercy upon us. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Now we can take our seats. Our chief guest, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Minister of State, Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the Minister of State, Public Service, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the Chairman, Board of Trustees of Uganda Wildlife Authority, the Executive Director of Uganda Wildlife Authority, the Division Commander, the Regional Police Commander, Your Highness Umukuka, district leaders who are here, allow me to recognize all your protocol and welcome you. Your Excellency, today we welcome you to Mbale Wildlife Conservation Education Center because this is historical for us. And the people who are here, they represent all the stakeholders that we have in the country, and as such, I would like to ask them to join me to thank you for honoring the invitation to join us today. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it is around midday, but the Vice President deserves more than that. That is for thanking her for coming, but also we want to give a huge round of applause to the President for appointing her again. And also want to thank the President for appointing the Minister of State for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities.
of the city, Your Worship, then the chairman, LC5, all security agencies present, all diplomatic representatives present, the heads of institutions present. You know, we have taken a long way. I know I have a team here of my brother who is the chairman of the neighboring village that this institution passes through. It passes through 3 cells that has Union, Mutoto, Elgon. You are all welcome to this function that we have come far with in all the stakeholder meetings that we have been having. We thank the management of the National Forest Authority, then the management of Uwec and Mbale, plus the government of Uganda for facilitating this operation. So, I also wish to thank, because today is a day for thanking, that we are very grateful for this occasion. Madam Vice President, thank you for gracing it and opening for us this historic function, which is going to help us, plus our kids who have come here. I know the kids at one time said they need more land. We know that the land is there, but we're only asking the people in charge to help us. Madam Vice President, I wish to recognize some young men, because I know they are going to be recognized later. Those people who constructed this place, there are 2 young men seated somewhere there, engineers. Can you people stand up? Okay. Thank you. I've been advised to cut my speech short. Madam Vice President, thank you very much for gracing this occasion. You are very welcome.
Thank you very much. We would like to thank you very much. Your Excellency, allow me to manage an issue here. Please come here so that the Vice President can see you. We have an issue of leadership, but Chairman LC1.
Mwanyala na papa ni wa mai mwanyala kwetsa se kama sina kase bana mangalia Fred ndi chairman LC1 we mtoto lower cell kene mpile mbukeno kwa kanira mai mucheni Vice President wa Uganda mai kukulikisayo mwanyala kulinda Uganda mwanyala kulinda ni muzeyi mwanyala kumwanika machesi kama laike sale kunyala kulindira ko Uganda eno kene mpile mbukene lesime injeri yesi mwacheza ngesi munyala mwabona muri murela no izu injeri yesi abantu ebachenda kutya mbubuleyi ngabatiye Buganda yo barusa transport ngali niyo batsa babona ko bisoro bino nari bona sire nyange no kuli nika bingali kwafuneno izu nafwe isikene kuyulilemo enga kasanti kene zo azanise na bishisi shefe shino kene mpire ni shindi ukusima president nabeye imbuke ngalinga nkushaza ko mushitsa shino wakubaza ko muminyita nga president akurumewe ta president mwene netsa bali bekali munkupakiye ko mulebe wefe yo munkono lwe kuba akana nabi ba masaba we chirifo mukuka nabo kwa kane nabi atwelani abantu besu chenne nabo besi nata kupanga buli muntu mushifo sheweta ne mwesta nabakani mwanya lokwetsa era wele wanyala wabarela kakasanti yesi mwikaye muri mukosi era kene mukobole bulayi security yemala ne shino yekene nchibirireta lwe kuba kukana bamasabo kana kupanda kuna bambuko mutawana unyala wamba chifo sho muntu ukundisa asidilira wewansa warela muchama nukulisutse kwikopa mukisize chindi warela anota ichinto shankalasire atani uliye bubi khubona nti umuntu isi nchili khumanya ta akhumanya na maina ni kishi na mbyesi kwakola muta niye etsana risese ndi chama nelo siwe na mtoto bale bekurure mukukwa kwegamba kubeho nitsiso nikale no kwako bani ziso nita ikene kulinde ichalo shepene kubula ita kali ninasho benisiro ngalita
Susan Insambo Nakauchi, the Minister of State for Public Service, Lydia Wanyoto, honorable members of Parliament, the Omkuka here, board members, security forces represented by the 3rd Division Commander, the RPC, the RCC, Mayor Mbale, conservation NGOs represented here, staff and colleagues from the Uganda Wildlife Authority, our children who are here, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, my name is Dr. James Singuzi. I'm the Executive Director of Uganda Wildlife Authority. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you most heartily and all the delegates who have left everything else to come and grace this function. Let's appreciate the Vice President and the other members. Your Excellency, we know that you had competing programs, but you decided that you come and open the center, and that shows the importance you attach to this, and we appreciate you so much. Your Excellency, before I give my brief remarks, I would like to recognize and introduce to you the staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority. I want to begin with the commissioners. Please stand up and wave to the Vice President so that she can see who is managing Uganda's wildlife. Please give a salute to the Vice President. These are the commissioners. The commissioners are members of the top management of the Uganda Wildlife Authority. Thank you very much. We have other staff. They are here. Please stand up and salute our Vice President, the Assistant Commissioners, wherever you are. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have the wardens, assistant wardens, and all the staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority, wherever you are. Stand up and salute our guest of honor, the Vice President. Stand up wherever you are. Thank you. Your Excellency, the Uganda Wildlife Authority exists to manage wildlife both within and outside protected areas, and I lead the management team that is doing a great job in terms of managing 10 national parks, wildlife reserves, community wildlife areas, zoos and aquariums in the country. And we are led by a great board of trustees. I'm sure the chairman will be here to introduce the board members whom you have entrusted to give us policy guidance and direction. And as an institution, we are moving and working very hard. And now we have been aligned very well in the new term of office of our president, where he has declared a term of no more sleep. We want to assure you, Your Excellency, that we are with you in terms of delivering Uganda by not sleeping, by fighting corruption and fraud in this country. We have taken the message well, and it is cascading down very well in our leadership and our protected areas. I would like to inform you, Your Excellency, and all the guests here, that this zoo we are opening today has been built by Entebbe Zoo, which is found in Entebbe, which is now ranked as the best in East, West, and Central Africa, Your Excellency. In order for us to decongest the zoo in Entebbe, we came up with a strategic direction to regionalize conservation education centers in the country, and working with the National Forestry Authority, we are going to those other areas of Gulu, Mbarara, and Chenjojo in a strategy. Those and plants appreciate for able to change their behavior towards positive conservation action. Your Excellency, when the people get closer to these animals, they get connected. When they come here and access them, both adults and children, they get connected to the animals. When they get connected, they actually understand the interrelationship between us, the people, the animals, and the plants, and ecosystem functioning. And through that, then they appreciate that we need each other. And through that, then they act to protect these animals. We feel that this is a very strong strategy. Other than keeping the animals very far away from them, we bring them closer, create awareness that could change their attitude and mindset towards positive conservation action. And we feel that we will be able to support conservation in Uganda. It will be able to support tourism, because, Your Excellency, as you know, you have set a 10-fold growth strategy where tourism is sector number 2 to be able to propel our economy as Uganda 10 times by 2040. And tourism is one of those sectors. Therefore, we must think and do things differently to see how do we raise more money, how do we promote domestic tourism, how do we get all Ugandans involved in tourism and conservation, as opposed to saying, oh, those are issues of UWA, those are issues of NEMA. We want all Ugandans to be involved, and they can only be involved if we bring them closer, create awareness, so that they can be able to participate actively. Your Excellency, this center is going to create income region. It is already creating jobs for the indigenous people here. The income is going to be coming from the supply of food for the animals to feed. The staff here are already looking for accommodation to stay. And so there is going to be contribution in terms of bringing money to Mbale. And through that, the farmer is going to be supplying their food from their garden. And that it resonates very well with putting people in the money economy as advocated for by our president. We are also working very hard to innovate and diversify tourism product services, so that in addition to animals, we can be able to promote other products in our national parks, like paleontological sites, archaeological sites, so that when a tourist comes, enjoys the animals, but also the other products and services that we are offering. And through that, we are creating more jobs. We are generating more money, and of course, this will propel the tourism value chain, thereby propelling Uganda and Ugandans in the upper middle income status, as you have advocated as cabinet led by our president. I want to conclude by thanking you, Your Excellency, for putting everything aside to come and be with us and open this center. I want to thank the institution of the cultural institution, the Omukuka. Since we started this initiative, we got overwhelming support from the institution of the Inzu Yamasava. We need to appreciate them with a big hand clap. I want to appreciate the people of Mbale that have been able to allow and accept this center here. At first, Madam, Your Excellency, when we started the stakeholder engagement, there was fear that perhaps animals were coming here to cause havoc among the people, but through stakeholder engagement, awareness creation, they have embraced this center, and we want to thank them very much because they are going to benefit. Thank the people of Mbale. I want to thank the staff of the Uganda Wildlife Authority for working together with me and working with the board to be able to achieve all these milestones. Thank you very, very much. I want to thank the Board of Trustees of Uganda Wildlife Authority, headed by Professor Kalema, who is behind you there, Your Excellency, for the great strategic direction and policy that you help us with to be able to manage almost 10% of Uganda's area where we have wildlife, and that is including both wildlife within and outside protected areas. I finally want to thank the government of Uganda, led by our president. Thank you for supporting conservation. He's conservationist #1, and our Honorary Wildlife Officer, and has been very supportive of conservation. We therefore want to thank the government. Please send our appreciation to the president for supporting conservation, for supporting tourism. And finally, I want to congratulate you, Your Excellency, upon your re-election as a member of Parliament and upon your reappointment as the Vice President. And I also congratulate, let's congratulate the Vice President. I also want to congratulate our Mbale State Minister for Tourism. Honorable, we welcome you to the sector. Let's welcome Honorable Nakabi. And I want to congratulate Honorable Lydia Wanyoto upon your appointment as the State Minister for Public Service. We want to thank you all. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the day, and please support this center here. We were given 60 acres. So far we have used 37 acres. And the Ministry of Water and Environment is ready to give us more land to even expand more. As we were moving around, Her Excellency hinted on bringing a rhino, that she would also like to see a rhino here. So if you support us, we shall expand more and bring more animals. That will bring more money, that will bring more jobs and more income. And together we develop our country and ourselves. I say all this, conserving for generations, for God and my country. I thank you.
Thank you very much, ED. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the ED a round of applause. Thank you very much. At this moment, allow me now to invite the chairperson of the Board of Trustees of the Wildlife Authority, Professor James Kalema, to come and give your remarks. You're welcome, sir.
Asante sana MC. Excellency, Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable Minister of State, Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the Honorable Minister of State for Public Service, the Honorable Members of Parliament here present, the Permanent Secretary, Minister, our esteemed Omukuka, the Executive Director and all staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority, district and city leaders, Mbale region, religious and other cultural leaders, development partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hope it is still morning. Good morning. It's afternoon already. Good afternoon, all of you. Your Excellency, my name is James Kalema, as I've been introduced by the Executive Director, and I'm the Chairman, Board of Trustees of Uganda Wildlife Authority. I also add my voice to warmly welcome you to this facility. Kindly join me to welcome Her Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, with a big round of applause. Thank you. Your Excellency, on the board, can I request the press, our esteemed press, to create some space here and I invite members of the board, please come here so that Her Excellency may see you. Please step forward. So we have a team of 9+1. ED, I ask you to come and join them. The board is made up of a strong team of women and men. Yes, 9 of them that are leading and steering Uganda Wildlife Authority at strategic level. So this is part of the team, Your Excellency. Kindly wave to her. Thank you very much indeed. You may resume your seats. It's a memorable day today, Your Excellency, and I'm honored and delighted on behalf of this Board of Trustees that you have just seen here to welcome Your Excellency and all our guests here to officially open the Mbale Wildlife Conservation Education Center here in Mbale City. Commissioning of this new facility represents government's commitment to investing in conservation, tourism, education, and the future of our country. Your Excellency, the sole purpose for which Uganda Wildlife Authority was put in place is to conserve, economically develop, and sustainably manage wildlife and protected areas of Uganda in partnership, I repeat, Your Excellency, allow me, in partnership with neighboring communities and other stakeholders. That is our mission, and it is for the benefit of the people of Uganda and the global community. As a board, Your Excellency, we are particularly pleased that this facility brings wildlife conservation education closer to the people of Eastern Uganda. The board's decision to set up these satellite wildlife conservation education facilities was guided by the provisions of the Act Cap 315, Your Excellency. And under this act, the institution of UWA has a duty and mandate to manage wildlife even outside the formally gazetted wildlife conservation areas. This is not a formally gazetted area like a national park or wildlife reserve, but the act empowers us as an authority to take care of wildlife both inside and outside of these protected areas, Your Excellency. So including the snakes that come to your compound, Your Excellency, we are required to take care of them. The act also entrusts us as the authority to promote conservation of biodiversity, especially wildlife, ex situ. By ex situ, we mean, again, outside the natural setting, Your Excellency. And further, the act requires the board, Your Excellency, to encourage education, training, and public awareness of wildlife. So this board that you just seen here has a duty, and by opening this facility, Your Excellency, we are executing that duty as a board. For nearly 8 decades, Your Excellency, we as a country have had only the Entebbe Zoo, what we used to call the zoo, the Wildlife Conservation Education Center. People popularly know it as a zoo, but to expand its mandate and its functionalities, it is a Wildlife Conservation Education Center. So its mandate, Your Excellency, was expanded. And as a board, we implemented RAPEX, the rationalization of government agencies and public expenditure, when we merged Uganda Wildlife Authority with Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, Uwec. We now have a single institution called the Uganda Wildlife Authority. So the functions which were being taken care of by Uwec are now fully executed by the bigger body of Uganda Wildlife Authority. And in that regard, Your Excellency, the board in its wisdom found it befitting to create a fully fledged department of community conservation and ex situ wildlife services. Commissioner David Musingo, please stand up so that Your Excellency may see you. That is the commissioner responsible for bringing us together with the communities. So we put that department in place, Your Excellency. So this facility, Your Excellency, is an opportunity for children, for the youth, for communities and visitors from all over the world to come and see wildlife physically. Your Excellency, you've had an opportunity when we went with you to see the lion. They didn't get out, but at least we could see them from a distance. This is a major conservation achievement, Your Excellency, manifesting institutional decision-making and long-term planning as we endeavor to expand the education of people, to diversify tourism products and promote domestic tourism. This is at the heart of the Board of Trustees and Management of Uganda Wildlife Authority. We would love to see more Ugandans going to the protected areas, the national parks, the wildlife reserves, so that you can enjoy these resources which we are taking care of on your behalf. They are there for you to enjoy, not only for outsiders. So I invite all of you, and Your Excellency, the board and management felt it necessary each year to reserve 3 days, which we call the open days, where everybody has an opportunity to visit the national parks and wildlife reserves for free. We don't charge them for entry. So this facility, Your Excellency, is meant to help us broaden the functions of Uganda Wildlife Authority by protecting wildlife, promoting conservation education, raising awareness about conservation, but also to promote scientific research. So researchers are now going to come to this facility. They've been going only to Entebbe, so we are alleviating pressure that was being exerted on Entebbe, but also to promote tourism and recreation. Your Excellency, for us to here, we have not been alone, but we have enjoyed the support of several stakeholders, institutions and individuals to whom I would like to extend our sincere appreciation. First of all, the government of Uganda, because they've been quite supportive. Your Excellency, as the ED has indicated, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, is #1 honorary wildlife officer. Yes, please, yes, clap for him, because he has conservation at heart. Yes, and he has continued to support us. And His Excellency and his able team have prioritized tourism as a key pillar to stimulate economic growth in our 10-fold growth strategy by 2040. All this championed by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Secondly, I would like to appreciate the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities for the able leadership and policy guidance. I also thank the board of former Uwec. Yes, the board of former Uwec, which was led by Mr. Katumba Sebina. Yes, I don't know whether any member of that former board is here, but I would like who initiated it midway and then finally to bring it to its realization. I also thank the executive director and entire management and the staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority. Asante sana. That team, Your Excellency, has worked tirelessly to bring this vision to reality. I also take the opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank the Ministry of Water and Environment, which is now responsible for the Central Forest Reserves, now that the National Forest Authority has been rationalized. They are the ones who provided this space here for us to establish this facility. So, Ministry of Water and Environment, asante sana. I also would like to thank the leaders and people of Eastern Uganda, especially from Mbale, Bugisu region here, for the enthusiasm. Your Excellency, you've seen the level of enthusiasm, the level of excitement, but also the cooperation here, all our partners, local and international, the public and private sector. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as a board, Your Excellency, as I conclude, I'd like to reiterate that we remain committed to providing strategic guidance and leadership and oversight to Uganda Wildlife Authority to ensure that this institution continues to protect wildlife resources while contributing to national development. So as we celebrate this achievement today, the board looks forward to seeing this center grow even further and create even more of these satellite wildlife conservation education centers throughout the country, conserving for generations. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, the chairperson, Board of Trustees of Uganda Wildlife Authority, for those remarks, and we really appreciate. Your Excellency, when you talk about tourism, we also get ways of promoting it in the region. At this moment, allow me to recognize the presence of the Miss Tourism Eastern Uganda and Warembo Tourism Queens Foundation, led by Miss Damba Cinderella. She's here with us. Yes, these are the ambassadors. And also have the Uganda Wildlife Authority ambassador. I don't know whether she's here. Oh, yes. Please, yeah, I'm not sure whether the High Excellency has seen you where you are, but yeah, you can just come so that they get to see you. People, you don't lose these opportunities, So we work closely with quite a number of stakeholders, Excellency, to promote tourism. She's Miss Uganda Wildlife Authority 2025. Very soon we'll be crowning another one. Yes, thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, allow me now to invite the Permanent Secretary and the Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities to come and give the remarks from the Office of the PS. You're welcome.
Thank you, MC. The chief guests, Honorable Right Honorable Major Jessica Rupo, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable State Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Honorable Susan Sambo Nakauchi, the Honorable State Minister for Public Service, Honorable Lydia Wanyuto, the Mukuka, the Honorable Members of Parliament present, the City Mayor, the RDCs and RCCs present, the ED Uganda Wildlife Authority, the Board Chair, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Charles Chijambu. I'm from the Ministry of Wildlife and Antiquities. I'm here to represent the Permanent Secretary, who is not able to be with us. She has been really engaged, but I'm going to read her speech verbatim. It is great honor and privilege to join you today at the official launch of Mbale Satellite Wildlife Education Center, and I bring greetings from the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, and also express our appreciations to Uganda Wildlife more than opening a facility. It is reaffirmation of our commitment to conservation, education, community participation, and sustainable tourism development in Uganda. For many years, the Uganda Wildlife Education Center has played a key role in creating awareness and nurturing appreciations of wildlife conservation. However, as visitor numbers and public demands for environmental education continue to grow, it has expanded, it has enabled Uganda Wildlife Authority to expand to Mbale region and to establish this facility as a satellite center. The establishment of this Mbale Satellite Wildlife Education Center is therefore timely and strategic. This center will serve the eastern Uganda, the surrounding region, by bringing wildlife education closer to the community, especially to the young people. It will also support conservation awareness, and it will also act as a wildlife rescue and rehabilitation center, as well as supporting research and recreation services in the region. She continued and said, the government recognizes that conservation cannot succeed through institutions alone, but it also requires informed communities, responsible citizens, active leadership, and strong partnerships to go forward. When people understand the value of wildlife and conservation of natural resources, they become custodians rather than spectators and utilizers. To the development partners and stakeholders, we thank you for your continued collaboration and invite you to continue supporting this conservation in Uganda. I recommend the leadership and staff of Uganda Wildlife Authority for turning this vision into reality and continuously advancing wildlife conservation across the country. Government will remain conservation across the country. Government will remain committed to creating and environmental education as a key driver of socio-economic transformation. With those remarks, it is our honor to welcome you once again for this launch of the Mbale Satellite Wildlife Education Center, and also appreciate the partners that have been with us. She sends greetings to people around here, but in particular, the National Forest Authority, which was later joined with the Ministry of Water and Environment, for providing the space, and also the development partners that have supported the Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center in Mbale that has built capacity to establish these facilities from one region to the other, as it has been highlighted. I thank you all. For God and my country, I thank you.
Thank you very much for those kind words from the Permanent Secretary. Your Excellency, I was introducing some of the players that we work with promote tourism. We have a man of tourism. Now, you hear of Miss Tourism, now also have a man of tourism. Can you please stand up for recognition? Man of tourism. You stand for the Vice President to see you. He's called Amanya Cohen, and he's the second run-up man of tourism international. So he competed national and even went international. So at international level, he was the second run-up. And Your Excellency, people are very surprised that also men participate in some of these competitions. So thank you very much for supporting our initiatives. At this moment, allow me now to invite the Mayor, Mbale City, to come and give us the remarks from the City Council.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, our Vice President, our dear State Ministers present, Tourism and Public Service. Allow me to ride on the protocol that has been laid. My name is Joyce Matuka Kidulu, City Mayor, Mbale. And before I say something, I have my colleague, because this center being here is not only for Mbale City, but for the region. So I have this gentleman. I want him to introduce himself.
Thank you, Mayor. Your Excellency, the Vice President, honorable ministers around, protocol observed. By names, I'm Tony Wamagale. Your Excellency, whereas I'm Tony Wamagale, most of the names in the Bugisi region are suited to wild animals. For example, Wangwe is named after a leopard, Wanguto after tortoise, and Wanansofu after an elephant. So I want to say that we have embraced the project as a region, and we are much humbled, Your Excellency. But I want to say that as I wind up, Your Excellency, that one leader said that we need the Makerere University of Uganda in Kenya and other regions. We are also grateful as Bugisi region to have the Entebbe Zoo of Uganda in Mbale, Your Excellency. But I want to say that lastly, that this place will go to greater heights if we can embrace local tourism. For God and my country, I'm Wamagale Tony, LC5 Chairperson, Mbale District. Thank you.
Your Excellency, we have the RCC Mbale City. And when they talk about security, for you to be secure that you are safe, the RCC is here. Can I invite the RCC? This is your day to see your people. We have the RCC Mbale City. Please come and welcome His Excellency. Just to greet her.
Your Excellency, we are here as a team to represent the Office of the President. May I ask all RDCs, standard RDCs who are available to come in front?
I'm Wele Yahaya, Deputy RCC, Mbale City.
I'm Sam Kashaka, the Deputy RDC Mbale.
I'm Gimono Janet, Assistant RCC, Industrials.
Prime Kula, Assistant RCC, Mbale Northern State Division.
Your Excellency, we also have a former RDCs behind there. Could we stand and wave? Your Excellency, I joined the team that represents the President here to welcome you here. And I want to thank the Mayor for giving me a slot, because it is not easy for somebody who has been given an opportunity to bring you in. As a team, we congratulate you upon being appointed. Mbale City voted for the President by 50.4% from 24%. And I want to thank the people of Mbale City and the region for supporting government. My name is Uwec George William, RCC Mbale City. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I thought that was important for us to have our RCC to welcome Your Excellency. We want to say, as Mbale City, congratulations. We thank the President for appointing you again, Your Excellency. And you are mentoring many of us. Today I stand here with confidence because I see what you are doing. Thank you so much that we can look at what you are doing in this country and we have the courage. I want to inform you that this race that I'm in, we are 10 people. There were 9 men and I was the only woman. And the people of Mbale decided that this time around, we need a woman, the mother, who will clean Mbale City. You know that Mbale City was the cleanest city in East Africa. And today when we go through, we are trying to bring back the glory of Mbale. And I'm confident that with your support, we are going to make Mbale clean again. We want to appreciate this facility that is coming to Mbale. And as I talk about transformation in the region, this is something that is going to really help us. Across, we have the cultural site. And I know that together with this learning center, with the cultural site, there are many things that are going to change. Our children have been suffering. You can imagine traveling from Mbale to Entebbe, the risks that are involved. But we want to appreciate that the schools are here, and we are going to have many younger people coming to learn. We want to appreciate. We want to thank you. We know that you have mentioned that as we have this facility, our local people are going to have some jobs. I want to request that the jobs that we're talking about should not only be at the gate. We want also to get good jobs for our people. They have papers, they have gone to school, and I know they can also work. I also want to appreciate their saying business. Mbale is known a food basket. All the fruits are here. We have people who can really supply here, and we are glad that this is coming on board. Will boost the business of our people. We know that Your Excellency, you traveled a long distance, and still you are going back. For us having this site, we now look at something else can change. We have land that you can, instead of traveling all the way, you can just fly into the city. It's something that we are thinking about. Can we have land? Can we plan so that we have airport, aircraft, airstrip here, so that business, because if we are talking about tourism, people will fear to sit for long hours. They cannot reach Mbale. So we want to request that this is something that can be planned, and we are sure we can still plan for it. We really want to appreciate, and as local people, we want to own, this is our own. We want to make sure that we work together, we protect what is put here, and make sure that even expand. You've been informed that more land was given to them. So as a city, we really appreciate development, and we want to make sure that with the good governance in this country, we'll be able to do things. And no wonder that His Excellency is saying, term no sleep, and the corruption free. So we want to pledge our commitment that we are going to work together with the government. We are going to work together with this sector to make sure that we grow, but also transform the region. I want to thank you, and I say this for God and my country.
Thank you very much. At this moment, Your Excellency, allow me to ask the relevant officers in respect to the protocol of the Umukuka to help us, because it's the moment to hear from Umukuka. So the protocol officer, please. Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Umukuka wa Bukisubi bamasaba umenye wangale umukuka bona vice president we linambo witsile atwera abiteho wena we ubiteho nukaka kano ushuse muni mitibili kubanga babusanira babitsu kulubowo baliyoniye babandi bambe mwinambo basinde bahingira zimbaluta ibawulira lulu leso kukani hata era nukani hakono ushusemo no sabe kuka masaba salamu kumbu yani wanale kulitsisolo tsese barereletse fo masaba romali ngo bayatimbwa ngalu isikalitala zikabatala nditsarura tsatie mutoto takana kumusimuko na barwa nifuja tali atawe ubiteho umenyo wangale shiko ngoshi ukanihirabwe nesu ikaye.
Yes, Your Excellency, Dr. Jessica Lupo, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, and our chief guest today, the honorable ministers present, and more especially the new ones, my daughter Lydia and the State Minister for Tourism, the district leaders who are here, the chairman of the board of UWA, religious leaders present, the Garant conservationists who are here, Mlembe nabi. Your Excellency, before I delve into a core of my remarks today, permit me to take this golden opportunity on behalf of the people of Bugisu region and all stakeholders present to extend our warmest and most heartfelt congratulations to you. Your recent reappointment to the high office of the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda is a resounding endorsement of your exceptional leadership, humility, and dedication to the public service. We in Eastern Uganda feel a deep sense of pride seeing you grace this historic occasion as our guest of honor and as a daughter of the soil. Your commitment to national transformation, rural empowerment, and environmental sustainability has been evident throughout your occupation. Your presence here, Your Excellency, today signals to the entire country that conservation is not a secondary issue. It is a frontline pillar of our national development agenda. We pray that the Almighty God continues to grant you wisdom and excellent health as you serve your motherland. Your Excellency, today we are witnessing history in the making. For over 6 decades, whenever anyone in Uganda talked about wildlife education, rescue, or rehabilitation, there was only one geographical location that came to mind, Entebbe. For the student of Buko, for the researcher of Kotido, for the community member of Busia, and the entrepreneur here in Mbale, the treasures of conservation education were locked behind hundreds of kilometers of travel. The cost, the time, and the distance created an invisible barrier between our people and their natural heritage. Today, the barrier has been permanently shattered. We owe an immense debt of gratitude to the Uganda Wildlife Authority, and more particularly Uwec, which initiated this move. And in the same vein, I want to take special thanks to David Musingo, whom I kept on consulting on this issue, and the government of Uganda under the visionary leadership of His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The President's strategic vision for this country has always been built on regional equity, wealth creation, and the sustainable exploitation of our resources. Your Excellency, by establishing this regional satellite wildlife education center right here in Mbale, the government has brought the wealth of the wild to the doorstep of Eastern Uganda. We must thank government for that. This is not just a localized project. It is a grand national initiative. Decentralizing conservation education means we are democratizing people who live along the wildlife. In the Bugisu Kingdom, our relationship with nature is deeply rooted, as my chairman, LC5 of Mbale said, in our tradition, our folklore, and our identity. We do not just look at animals as biological specimens, we look at them as part of our due to their habitat loss, tied directly to our cultural heritage. For generations, the beautiful flowing skin of the calabash monkey has been highly sought after components of the unbreakable cultural tradition, while simultaneously ensuring that we do not drive a precious endangered species into total extinction. True leadership demands that we do not choose one over the other. Instead, we must innovate to save both. I am incredibly proud to announce to Your Excellency today that I am spearheading an innovative partnership aimed at directing the conservation of the calabash monkey in Elgon Zone. We have already designed and written a comprehensive project proposal seeking strategic and financial support to fabricate high-quality synthetic replica of a calabash monkey skin. This is a game-changing solution to our culture. By manufacturing realistic, durable, and culturally respectful fabricated skins, we can achieve two vital goals. We will completely eliminate the market demand for poaching the live calabash monkey, allowing the population in Mount Elgon to recover and thrive. We will fully preserve, protect, and celebrate our cultural dances and ceremonies, ensuring our children can wear the traditional regalia with pride, knowing that no animal had to breed for their culture. I formally present this vision to Uganda Wildlife Authority and our international conservation partners here today. Let us back this proposal. Let us make Elgon Zone a global blueprint for how modern conservation science can work hand in hand with African cultural preservation. As I draw to conclude, I want to speak directly to our local communities and our teachers, our parents, and most important, it is your laboratory, your sanctuary, and your pride. Do not let these cages and pathways remain quiet. Let our schools organize weekly field trips here. Let our universities use this space to conduct groundbreaking research on wildlife diseases, animal behavior, and ecological restoration. Let our families choose this center as their preferred weekend destination for recreation and bonding. When we teach a child to respect an animal, we are teaching that child to respect life. When we educate a community on how to coexist with wildlife, we are building a sustainable future where human progress does not mean environmental destruction. Once again, let me take this opportunity to thank Uwec for giving us this opportunity of having, I think, the second of this center in Uganda. Your Excellency Toto Jessica Alupo, thank you for having Bugisu. You have always been with us. Thank you so much for coming to launch this new dawn for Eastern Uganda. Let us march forward into a future of thriving tourism, vibrant culture, robust economic growth, and absolute environmental stewardship. I thank you. Thank you so much.
For the ones of wisdom, the ones of guidance, and for the proposals. Brilliant proposals made there, and we really thank you. Your Excellency, when the chairman, the UWA Board of Trustees was making his remarks, and even the executive director, they did allude to the fact that the President of the Republic of Uganda is #1 honorary wildlife officer. Allow me now introduce to you the chairman of the honorary wildlife officers of Uganda, and this is none other than Captain Emily Otekat. Yes, that is the chairman of the honorary wildlife officers of Uganda. A very strong conservationist. Allow me also notify you, Your Excellency, that Uganda Wildlife Authority has a television station, and as I speak, this event is live on our TV. So we even have an online audience globally who are following the events that are happening here today. At this moment, I would like to invite the Minister of State for Public Service, Honorable Lydia Wanyoto, to come speak to us. And also, I request you also, after your speech, to invite the Minister of State for Tourism. Thank you.
Balebe weru mulayi era zindalo zosi era niyo zimbeera zeewe. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, and a friend and a daughter of Bugisu Sub-Region, my sister Honorable, she's also a member of Parliament for Katakwi. Ama yuki na mukubireko mukon. Afunye wa Vice President niba bale befe Katakwi bamwisayo nga MP, and she was unopposed. Mukubireko mukon. My sister Honorable Susan Nakauchi, Minister of State for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, but also Member of Parliament. My colleagues, if you're a Member of Parliament and you're in the audience, please come and join me so that we recognize you. Bale beba MP baliano ni mwezi. Babu Muguga Numukuku, Mwanyala Kweza, Amai Mayor Mbale City, my Joyce Matuka Kidulu. I would like to start by requesting my brother to introduce himself and greet you before I proceed in my very brief remarks.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda. I request to write on the protocol already established. My name is Wokuri Geoffrey. I represent the people of Bungoko South, Mbale District, just a few kilometers on your left. Actually, I was supposed to invite Mai because the area MP had tasked me to warmly welcome Her Excellency the Vice President and the entourage and all the dignitaries, Honorable Karim Masaba, and he told me, Mama, Your Excellency, that is on the way. He had the appointment with the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker. He's likely to get us at the end. So he said, step in and kindly welcome her. Then Your Excellency, he left. I am having his reported speech. He said, request Mama, first appreciate, convey my apologies to Mama, request her to convey his appreciation to the President and the Republic of Uganda for really giving us the opportunity to have this institution in Eastern Uganda and more so Mbale City. Then he told me that whoever enters this gate from Monday next week and he pays some entrance fee will be a tourist, will be regarded as a tourist. He requested me to convey his request to you that there is a road called the Mutoto Road, just a few meters on your left. It's a cultural road, and
to our young city. It is going to give us jobs. It is going to give us visibility. You've heard we already have live TV. We are already on air. It's going to give us ownership. And it's also going to give us job opportunities and a vital installation as a facility of government. These are very important installments or installations in a country and in our city. Your Excellency, in the past few months, our community received firm support from government by compensating 2 historical families. Before independence, we had families of Kakunguru and the families of Undaula who came and took up this community land and ownership because they were the leaders pre-independence. So for all these years, for the last 62 years and beyond, many of the residents here have been living partially with partial ownership. They have been leasing 1 year, 2 years on land. And only in the state where I'm a member of parliament, it was 4 square miles. Your Excellency,